Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. You look at Houston. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think we've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Now Murray. Pass to Melton. A three-pointer, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Lopez with the steal. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that.
Melton, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Back to Morant. For three. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
To the right side. There's Lopez with the three.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first five here to start the game.
Outside Butler. For the three. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Morant. Left side, Turner. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. A rebound by the Lakers.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Pass to Morant. And stolen by Murray. Out to Turner. From outside the arc. And another three for Houston.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. The kick outside to Butler. Giannis outside. Right side, Turner. Clock at 6. The kick outside to Butler. Fires the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Lakers trailed by 10. Morant outside. Mobley outside. Mobley a screen. Here's Morant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Anunoby in the corner. And a missed layup.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
To the paint. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Mobley with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Murray. OG Anunoby making his last shot. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Finney-Smith. A three-pointer is right on target.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, Claxton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Back to Williams. Over Claxton. And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close with a set. Point lead. They have made
17. The Lakers 10.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
It's deflected and stolen by Gordon. Here's Williams and finished off by Williams.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Stolen away. Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's LeVert. That shot misses. Great D that time from Hero. And it's Trent in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And here is Hero. Trent with the wide open look. And he's good on the three ball. Trent got himself on the board with three there.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
The trade. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Nemo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
LeVert in the corner. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Bridges inside. Gordon.
Boy, he's a lockdown defender, has been since he's been in the league. Active and assertive and smart in how he defends, too. Covington getting it done.
Pass to Trent. Outside, Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Claxton throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
There's Hero with the 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick. LeVert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Hero. Trent outside. Screen by Claxton. Trent can't hit. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's Trent on the wing. Kicks it out to Hero. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Finney-Smith in the post. It's hauled in by Trent. Rockets lead by 7. Pass to Covington. Outside, Hero. And Nembhard has it in the corner. The 11-footer. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the basket by Gordon.
Defense really working hard to stop Gordon, but he's a skilled big man who knows how to use his body, especially in the paint.
Up top, Nembhard. And it's Trent in the corner. Nembhard with it. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Outside for Murray. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. In the corner, Murray with it. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Houston Rockets headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
25.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Now here's Morant. And that one's good by Lopez.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Murray, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Mobley inside. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Drives to the hoop.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. He scored his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
A kick out to Mobley. Down low. Pass to Anunoby. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Butler on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead. Morant outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Morant. The kick out to Lopez. From outside, off the mark. Houston leading by 4. Here's Giannis. And there's the drive. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Shooting, though.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Football board. Fuck. Let's see who's out there for him first.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Levert with it. Guarded now by Clark. Back to Levert. Here's Gordon. Pass to Finney-Smith. And again, unable to change momentum to the middle. Butler feeling out of it. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Butler with the steal. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stolen by Levert. Pass to Gordon. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Claxton. Houston leading by 6. In the corner, Murray with it. A free ball. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Bridges. Nothing on the board. The layup off target. And so here is Houston. .32 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Murray. Shoots over Levert. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here is Hero. Takes it out to Covington. Jacks up a 3.
Oh!
Second attempt this time.
Bro, I rushed him on a Hero shot.
The Rockets on top. They're up.
The Lakers.
Okay, I like
This has been a
the.
great contest so far.
Damn. I low-key like that defense, though. We'll see how it is in like 10 seconds.
I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
We got all defense. Sparky.
Rockets leading by 5. It's Covington on the wing. Offline with his 3. Gordon with it. Picked up by Claxton. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Pass to Highsmith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Giannis inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Morant surveying the D. Basket counts. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes up. Up there right away and right now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. I begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And he can't hit the second.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Ethan Emhard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Stripped it away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. To Covington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Rockets trailing by 4. And the dunk by Lopez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Outside for Murray.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. Teeing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling him.
The first free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Gets trailed by 4. Outside Butler. Pass to Covington. Houston moving it around. Good on the bucket.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And stolen by Mobley. Morant left side. Mobley outside. Pass to Caruso. Oh, they get it back. Back to Mobley. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Mobley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
1:15 left to play here in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
For not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long. Thus far, it's been on.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness. Teammates, they needed all of them.
And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Six to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
High post try. Here's Mobley. It's off. And so the Lakers take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know...
You used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat can your feathers up. Have a shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fish. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on a fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in Ennis, trying to give me 1,000. Sneaker